This is Cowboy Ted, and I'm at Wasatch Mountain State Park, and I am with Kathy, who is the naturalist here, and we are coming up on apple harvest. So we wanted to find out what people can do to get apples for themselves at Wasatch Mountain State Park. Tell us a little bit about this historic building and then what they can do for the apples.
Okay, yeah. We are at the Huber Grove Apple Orchard, and this is about a 100-year-old, more actually probably 120-year-old farm, ranch, house. This was our original farmhouse right here, and then the creamery is back over there. And back in 1873, 75 is when they settled this area and they built the house. And in about 1880, 90, somewhere in there, they brought in these apple trees from Nebraska. They shipped them in, and they're really hardy apples. They're from a German nursery back in Nebraska. So they planted them, and they've been growing since 1890s in this orchard, and they're still producing apples. So every year we allow the public to come in at this time of the year in the fall to pick their own apples. It's really about having a great experience with their family out in a natural area and understanding some of the culture behind it. It's not about getting the most apples and you know, picking the trees clean, but it's about just coming out and having a good time.
But a fun family activity,
yes,
to be
very
sure.
Fun. And it's peaceful here. We don't let it get crowded, and we just let people have about 2 hours of time to pick their apples. They get to pick 2 baskets of apples. And
you don't have to get on a ladder. You've got a little device here that looks like it makes it easy.
That's right. We don't allow any ladders actually or step stools because of liability. And the trees are over 100 years old. It's like climbing on your grandma. So.
Safety first.
Yeah. So this is how you use the apple picker. You get to use 2 of these for your, when you register, you have to have a reservation, and you get 2 hours, you get 2 pickers and 2 baskets to fill. So this is the apple picker. And the way you use it, it slides up and down if you need to, depending on the height. But you just reach up into the tree and you grab an apple. You kind of hook the apple. It's actually harder than it looks. But you hook the apple in the basket, kind of around the tongs. Oh, see? And then you just
So it's an athletic event as
yeah.
well.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And how do they make reservations?
And then you get a little apple.
All right.
Yeah, this is a nice one. You can call our number. It's 435-654-1791, and that gets you to the visitor center. It's $15 for 2 hours, 2 baskets. This is the basket right here. That's one of them. You get to fill that, and people, they see that and they're like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of apples to cook and to make pies and things. So it really is a good deal for the apples. And you get to use 2 pickers, and you get to hang out at the apple orchard.
Come out and have some family fun, get some apples, find out all the details at stateparks.utah.gov.